Hello, lovely people. I welcome you once again to Bright and Clara's channel. Thank you all for clicking. This is episode 112 on Mr. Adom Alu Profiles. All right. So again, we are back, and I'm here to tell you about Build and Secure. Build and Secure services provide security features for our homes. You understand? So I indicated that burglary bars and bulletproof doors are not enough to give us information as to who tries to break into your house. You understand? So you need information, an imagery to show that, okay, this kind of person tried to break into my house, and so we can trace the person and apprehend them. You understand? But if you have just a burglary bar and some kind of bulletproof door, it's not good enough to give you information. You understand? It will deter the burglars, but will not be able to give you visual information as to who tries to break into your house. So having a CCTV camera is essential. Okay, having a video intercom, okay, is also good because it allows you to know who is by your gate, and while by viewing the person, you can attest to it that, hey, okay, I know you who you are, so then you can come into my compound. You need electric fencing, you need an intruder alarm. Should someone try to even jump over the perimeter wall, you have an intruder alarm that will sound a very high decibel of noise to awaken people around you, to let them know that, hey, some burglars are around. You understand? Contact Mr. Seth Kwame Ampedu for all your CCTV cameras, video intercom, time in, time out, okay, biometric access entry. He will do all of that for you. All right. So here we are back with Mr. Adom. Mr. Adom is very busy. Mr. Adom is very busy working here and there, and I must applaud him for his resilience. Okay, he never sleeps. Adom is always traveling, going here and there. Okay, and he has increased his work capacity to be able to meet the high demands. You understand? So for me, I reckon that you call Mr. Adom. Yes, he has the ability to absorb any challenges that may come thereafter. You understand? So Adom loading materials from his workshop. This is Adom's workshop, and he has loaded all these for a client, and they are going to do the installation. You understand? It's not easy at all. Yes, the journey has actually brought us this far, and we must be grateful to all the subscribers that have actually made use of Mr. Adom. I want to say a big thank you to all of you. We are so grateful. We are not there yet. We need more people to come in, support us so that we become great. You understand? Support us so that we become, this is our own. This is indigenous Ghanaian own. Don't go and support a Chinese or anybody out there. Support your own. Let us grow. So the little money we receive, we keep buying machine tools. We buy equipment that will help us to be able to give you the finest finish that you're looking for. The banks giving us loan with high interest. We can't afford. But when you give us more jobs, the little profit that we make, we're able to buy good machine tools that can give us good finish. In the meantime, we are working on meeting the high demand and giving the quality. Okay. I'm not sure of this house though, because I remember there was a lady Mr. Adom did an installation for, and they have some couple of issues here because when Adom finished the installation, I think there's still work ongoing, so there are some hitches here and there. Adom has to go and rectify them. I'm not much sure about it, but the building looks similar. It looks similar, and yes, I think the top one, you can see that the glass is broken from the top. The glass is broken from the top. I did a job here, but I think the site condition, based on whoever was at the site, there were some issues between Adom and the project coordinator here. There have been instances like that. People that you leave on projects create problems from some of us. They want to bring in their own people, so whatever work you do is not pleasing to them. They will find so many ways to sabotage your work and tell you, oh, this is not good, you didn't do this right, because they are on their own interest. They want Mr. Adom to give them a percentage. If Mr. Adom refuses to give them a percentage, then Adom has become their enemy. So they will do everything to sabotage Mr. Adom and to render him that, hey, you're not doing a good job. We've experienced many of this, countless time. You know, there are instances where Mr. Adom go for the job and the caretaker will say, Mami 20%. One for Mamia, and Makache Jumera says, say. And if Adom refuses, Adom will start the job. The next minute, they create a problem. Oh, this window frame is not nice. You didn't do this, you didn't do that. And then the client sometimes believe them. Adom will just walk away. You understand? So let's just be mindful of some of these caretakers that we put in place. They are creating problems all the time. They are creating problems. When there's an issue, it is not a tug of war. It doesn't have to be World War II or World War III. It's just communication. And for me, we've learned a lot of lessons visiting all these sites, that before we even install any frame, the site should be less congested. We should decongest the site, meaning that majority of the works should be done. There shouldn't be too much activity going on before we do the installation. Because when you do installation and there's still work ongoing, these artisans, this one will come, they'll open it, and they'll open it anyhow. Some of them don't know how to even open it. In their attempt to open it, they end up destroying it. And then they will blame Mr. Adom for it. You understand? It's so many times it happened. These artisans are the side going here and there. Sometimes even the caretakers, they themselves, they have kids. They go around touching things and then they will cause damage. You understand? But majority of them are done by artisans who are at the site. Yes, they do a lot of these damages. You can see that this is a projected window. The bottom is fixed and the top is projected. And this also gives you total ventilation on the inside. You understand? It gives you a total ventilation on the inside. And it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Yes. So you can also employ this kind of system. You can employ this kind of system when you are building. Okay. Yes. And everything will look awesome for you. Everything will look awesome. I think here there was a problem down there. So Mr. Adom needed to fix it. There was a problem down there. He needed to check it. So we go through all of this from time to time. Our main objective is to make sure that the client is satisfied and there are no issues here and there. The masonry work should be neat, because all these profiles are going to be fitted not on a metal but on a concrete or mortar works. If the mortar work is not linear, you have to do filing. And after the filing, if he installs the frames and there are still some gaps around the frame, all you need is epoxy. Epoxy is a kind of a mixture usually used by auto mechanics. You can use that, or you use cement, but don't make it watery. Cement powder, mix it and then squeeze it in between those gaps areas to seal all those edges. It needs patience. You need someone with patience to be able to do that. And then once all is sealed, then you wouldn't have any rainwater coming in there. And then also they have brushes. They insert brushes in most of the areas. This will also disallow any wild gecko from coming into the room. You understand? It is very, very important. So beautiful sliding glass here. It is awesome. It is awesome. And Mr. Adom did a wonderful job right there. As you can see, very nice entrance here. You walk into this beautiful space on the inside. Everything looks great. Yeah, Mr. Adom says he's giving us a pose. Yes, he's giving us a pose. He wants to show that, hey, I did this job. Anyway, so contact Mr. Adom for any of these projects. Like I said, there are various profiles in the market. Norma Italia, the KS50, the Trico system. He does shower cubicles, balustrades, and glass doors. Okay, all of these he does perfectly. So contact Mr. Adom and he will come and do his magic for you. So this, you can see this floor to ceiling or floor to lintel windows, and the way it is done is unique. Yes, it is unique because you have all the top open and you have some total ventilation coming through from there. So you don't necessarily have to turn on the air condition throughout or entirely. You understand? So this is really, really good. So in case anybody needs the services of Mr. Adom, please do not hesitate to reach out to him. And again, I will emphasize, once we are building for you, our goal is that we will make sure the plastering, everything, the skimming of the wall, everything is done to decongest the site. And then finally, Mr. Adom will come and do his installation. Preferably, even if burglary bars installed, everything installed, wiring is done, and everything, site is secure, then the frame will come, because it will even help the frame to look fresh than when you install it earlier and then artisan go by skimming the wall and then they are dropping stuff on it. This will also cause a lot of stain. You understand? So it is very important that the site is completely decongested, and then when Adom comes, he's able to do his installation with ease. Look at this. You can have this total opening. So it's just like a casement. Yes, you open it completely. Yes, so this is Adom's workshop. We are working on another project for another client right from here. You understand? So yeah, if you need the services, don't hesitate. We are here. Our goal is to help everybody. So whilst in Ghana, I was with Mr. Adom. I visited his shop. I visited his home. I met the wife. I met the two daughters. He has two daughters. Mr. Adom doesn't have a son, but he has two daughters. So yeah, that is so far for Mr. Adom. If in case you need my services, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. Again, my name is Mr. Bright Antonio. I am the CEO of B&C Constructions Limited. We build houses for vulnerables. From me to you, shalom. God bless you wherever you are. Peace.